Well, how's it going, everyone? We're here to check out a condensed version of the Complete the Sets mega list. So, there's a couple confusing things going on with skins, so let me go ahead and clarify that. So, obviously, I had said that last week was going to be Complete the Sets, but I goofed, and it was obviously the update, so it was obviously update themed. A lot of people figured that out, and we got it, update skins. But everyone's like, well, are we still doing the Complete the Sets? And then those lists are so big. All right, so there's two lists. Again, I'll put them down in the video description. There's going to be the Most Wanted and the Complete the Sets. Most Wanted is just kind of based off recommendations, things that Hulk likes, things that have been asked for over and over, kind of thing like that. And it's a very hard thing to do. So on both of those, if you can leave comments on the collections in the workshop saying, hey, what about this one? It's always something that can be reviewed and probably added to the list. Now for Complete the Sets, it's basically just older sets that haven't been finished, which you'll start to see today. But it's such a huge list that I have made a condensed list for this week of the ones that I think would be the best sellers. That doesn't mean, oh, yours sucked if it didn't make it or something, or that it will be skipped because of that, because Hulk is going to be looking at the huge mega list as well. So just keep that in mind. Next week should be going back to normal skins again, but maybe last minute it might turn into a Complete the Sets again or a Most Wanted, so I don't know, but next week should be back to normal as far as I can tell. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into it. And our first clothing set we're going to show this is the Azul hoodie and pants. This one has been asked for quite a bit. It's one of the few missing pieces of the Azul set. It comes in a white version too, but it looks so much like the Doodle set, and we already have that. I figured the blue one would be the better seller, plus it matches the rest of the set anyways. So, definitely one a lot of people have been asking for. Next, we've got the Poison hoodie and pants. This is a smaller set, but it has incredible detail, and it's one of those ones that just looks amazing. I think everyone really loved the high qual set, and it would be really great to have some matching pants and hoodie to go with it. And, well, it's here, and it's definitely a favorite. It has so much detail put into it without it looking kind of like overly texturized or anything like that, and I think it's really nice. There's the little kind of like poison splash. We've got those same kind of dark greens and oranges that you recognize from the set. Next up, we've got some gloves and boots, the Uproar set. This is one another large group of people have been asking for, a complete on, and it's always so frustrating to have everything except for certain pieces, so that's why this week exists. And, well, here we go. The Uproar gloves, they have that usual kind of like brown tactical camo going on with the skeleton built over it. So you've got those painted on digits on the gloves. And then at the boots, it looks kind of like a steel toe with those paint splotches and that same camo with a low red stripe there at the bottom. This next one, I get countless messages over the years for this. How come the Brony set got everything except for the gloves? So here are the gloves. Of course, this would sell amazingly because the Brony set just amazingly has always sold, and the Rainbow Pony set from a different creator has been selling just fine lately. So it's just something that makes sense, and I know a lot of you really want it. So it's definitely just a no-brainer to complete that age-old Mimi classic trolley set. Next up, another thing I have had countless messages about has been the Blackout jacket. First of all, we haven't had a Vagabond skin forever. It's pretty much just the default ones and like one or two others or something like that. I don't know. It seems like less. But anyways, this is one of the most popular ones that's been made. It's part of a very popular set, and it just all makes sense. So hopefully this has a chance this week of getting in, because it would sell like mad, and there's a ton of people who want it. Next, we're going to move into the armor suggestions for this week, starting with, of course, this road sign set. It is the No Mercy road sign. Everyone has been begging for it, and this has been one that finally the messages is kind of toned down, but man, for a good while this is one I got almost daily comments and messages about. So definitely one I know will be a top seller. Very classic and clean set, and you know, everyone really loves this. There was no continuation with the Glory, and there was never a Glory road sign, so this would fill in that huge gap, plus continue the beautiful No Mercy set. Next up, another one I have a surprising amount of messages about is the Camouflage set. We don't have a kilt, so of course everyone wants to have the road sign. So this is one that just had to slide in here because it's a no-brainer on selling. People love the goofy. Rust has always had a very goofy side to it, and it just fits on in. And it looks like there's this like pajama material or corduroy or something like right over the top of it, and it's got all the goofy udders and the cow face. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Also, back with the car update, we had a test dummy set, and it's a high quality chest piece that once again does not have a kilt. Well, there is a kilt. The creator made it afterwards. It was highly requested. So here it is. It's a nice simple fix to finish a set, and it would just fit in so well to just get that little test dummy set completed up. Definitely an easy one. Next, we've had a very, very popular run with the Elite Forest set so far, and again, it's a smaller, newer set, but man, it is one that sells like crazy, and this is a highly requested high-qual set, and this is just the one I pulled out. I think this one would sell really well, and it's just very unique. It kind of has like a very Juggernaut slash, you know, tactical look to it, and it's definitely quite cool. So this one would be a top seller for sure. All right, let's check out our deployables, guys. So over here, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Everyone wants to have those labeled boxes if they have any kind of OCD about organization whatsoever, or just like to have organization, okay? Don't judge us. The X-Point boxes have been something I get endless messages about. Are they ever going to finish it? Blah, 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 blah. Well, hopefully this has a chance. So I picked out the 3 boxes that we don't have any other kind of labeled box for so far accepted, and are probably the most requested boxes that don't have labels, and that is wood, sulfur, and metal frags. And so hopefully Help grabs one of these or something for us OCD folks who want to complete the set. Maybe we'll get a couple, who knows. All of them are sitting on the mega list anyways, so we never know what might be coming at us. Next, we've got 2 vending machines for you, starting with the helicarrier one right here, and it's such nice creativity. It has bright colors, there's little details everywhere, and it's just one of those ones that kind of, I think a lot of them all came out at once, so it kind of got skipped, you know? And I think it looks nice with the little boxes implemented into it. And then on the back, it also has this special little pad. It looks quite different. That actually has a little bit of glowy part, which we'll show you at the end. And then over, while we're back here, we've got the Lost Dog poster on the back, which is something I love. And this is the global vending machine. So the global set has always been very popular. It has a very industrial look to it. It looks like something that just fits into Rust properly because it's very messed up and old like the other stuff in the monuments. You can see here you've got like the different little things. There's like a transport delivery pickups and stuff like that, which is cool. Deposit your package here. It will get there eventually. There's just lots of nice humor to it, and I think that's something that people like. Next, we've got the double toxic door. Everyone has wanted this since it popped out. Everyone loves the toxic set, and everyone loves glowing doors. Hulk is quite particular when it comes to glowing doors, but this one is one that fits into his category of making sense. It's toxic and irradiated, therefore it glows, so maybe it'll have a chance, and we can have this pop on in, and then maybe we can move on to the garage door that I know everyone wants so much. Then armored doors. Everyone's asking for double armored door skins because there's so few. So I picked out these 2 that I think are just really great. This is the army one, which is very, very popular. A lot of people like that nice army look to it because it's an armored door. It just fits really nicely. Of course, armored doors do have different sides. So we'll take a look at that there. Very cool. And then over here, we've got the Cobalt one. So this is themed after something more in the game. It's a little more gritty, but it has that like space look to it to fit the whole Cobalt rocket theme. Again, a very popular door and very well done. Definitely nice. Check out both sides here. Look at that. Boom. Just fits into rust. So rusty and perfect. Alright, let's check out that glow. Like I said, there's not too much glow going on here with the vending machines. However, the heli one does have a little key lock on the back, which is kind of a neat little effect. And then if we jump back on up over here, you can see, of course, the toxic door has its classic glow. Same on both sides, as sheet metal double doors are mirrored. Alright, and lastly, we're going to jump into the weapons, starting with this beautiful crossbow. It is a continuation in the Night Sky set, and is just absolutely beautiful. And this is one of those ones where it's like, should it glow or not? And I think the glowing version is the one that would sell the most, so we'll definitely be sure to show that here shortly. Go ahead and pop that reload. And there we go. Next, we've got a pistol for you, and it is the Training Python. The training set is pretty much complete except for this one. So this would just be a nice way to finish it up and also fit in a kind of like sleek but beaten up set. Aiming down the sight there, you've got a nice little marker with some kind of like bronze or gold going on. The cylinder kind of has like a, I don't know, a hot look to it. You can tell it's been used a lot. And I think that whole thing is just a great look. Next, we've got a couple Thompsons for you, starting with the Doodle Thompson. It's a very popular set that sells very well, so that is an absolute no-brainer there. Everyone loves the Doodle set, and everyone has been begging for Thompson. So maybe one of Hulk's popular sets will be enough to get us a Thompson. We'll just have to see. Aiming down the sights, there is the red sight to help you focus. Of course, does not glow. Some doodles there, and the doodles on the side. We'll pop a reload, and boom! There you have it. Then we've got another Thompson for you, so maybe something with some skulls will do it. We'll just have to see. It's old, beat-up, rusty-looking Thompson. It fits right into the rustiness of rust, and it's covered in skulls and metal and all sorts of stuff. Of course, it is called the Metalhead Thompson to therefore fit into it. Of course, that makes sense, right? Hopefully, guys. I'm trying. We can get a Thompson. Next, we've got a very cool little AK for you. This one is just part of one of those kind of, one of those sets that a lot of people just don't really pay attention to, but then it's just done really well, and the art's done well. It is the Rage Bull AK. This is the glowing version, and the glow is obviously the bull's eyes, which it's such a small glow, but it fits, and that's the kind of thing that Hulk wants. He wants glow to make sense, and I think that does, and it makes this gun really cool. It also has a clean but beat up look. Go ahead and aim down the sight there, pop a reload. Really like the grip. It doesn't look like the most like comfortable grip, but it looks all metal and industrial, and it fits with it. Then we've got a Bolty for you to continue a very old set. Yes, guys, it is the Phantom Bolty. This is the version 2, and it was remade, so it's got a much more updated and clean look. Aiming down the sights, you've got all the classic kind of royal-esque colors to go alongside with it. Go ahead and pop a reload. Definitely a very nice and fancy Bolty that would fit in beautifully with this set. And to finish her up, we've got two more for you. We've got an LR, and I mean, man, everyone loves the little monsters set. This is the Monster LR. And it's just such a top seller. It always has been. Even in the market, the older pieces like the doors and so forth are worth so much. So it's one of those things that's just no-brainer. Plus, look at this little alien staring back at you when you aim down the sight. I also like the subtle change of purples to help you kind of focus. Like the sight's a different purple. It's more of a purpley purple, and the other one's more of a blue purple. Definitely a nice little touch there. And you've got to love this art, crazy artwork on it. It's just absolutely fun and awesome. There we go. Boom. Speaking of fun, we've got an LR. A M249, I almost called it an LR. LMG, I think, is what was stuck in my head, and then it just kind of morphed. But we've got an M249, and is the Prancing Pony. You guys have been driving me nuts about this one, and I just had to squeeze it in here because I know Hulk likes the set and the humor of it, and a lot of you guys do too as well. So this is just kind of, again, fits into that no-brainer category. Aim down the sights, you've got all sorts of colors. And when you do a reload, I like the custom colors to it, honestly. It looks cool. This thing is just flamboyant and crazy, and how can you not feel like a massive troll if you kill someone with it? So, there you have it, guys. That is my kind of focused picks for this week. And, you know, it's one of those things I think that's just going to be a exciting week. We have a potential to get a lot of skins that people have been wanting for a while, and hopefully a lot of people can be happy and we can get some nice completions and some awesome skins. And once again, out to everyone, thanks for your hard work and support in every way that you do, whether you're a skinner or just a part of the community. It's just awesome. So, hey, hopefully we all have a great week. Thanks for watching. Alright, let's check out that weapon glow, and see, this is just really what makes this crossbow. Not going to be the best for sneaking around, but it's definitely beautiful. Then the Prancing Pony, I just wanted to show, everyone's like, does it glow? It doesn't. Just want to make that clear. And then for the AK, like I said, it's just those eyes, which isn't too obvious. It's only on the one side, and I personally think it's just a really cool effect.